Hey, everybody. How's everybody doing? Happy Vegas. I hope that everybody's doing well. I wanted to come on here and do the $20 method across 5 different slot machines. But I wanted to kind of change things up a little bit. I'm not at a traditional casino, but instead, I'm playing some slots at a gas station. So I'm trying to switch things up a little bit and make things a little more interesting, doing the $20 method across 5 different machines. However, y'all will have to be patient with me because the audio for these videos did not come out correctly, except for in the last video. So stick around for the last video because that one will just be the slots and that one is going to be a win. So excited for y'all to see that one. But you'll have to stick around and see exactly how much. As for the remainder of this video, I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about kind of what's going on in these slots while at the same time answering some Q&A questions that I was getting on my Instagram. So without further ado, enjoy some of these Q&A questions. So the first one that came in was, what's the best hotel on the Las Vegas Strip? This one, to me, it depends on budget. The Bellagio is going to be my personal favorite when it comes to the luxury. Kind of being in more of that classic Las Vegas feel. It'll have to probably be Caesar's Palace. That's kind of center strip, so that's a really good option when it comes to just kind of looking for something that is in the center strip. And speaking of center strip, Cosmopolitan, also a really, really good option. If you have no budget at all and you are looking to splurge, the Wynn is going to be the best option for sure. Another question that came in was the best budget hotel on the Strip. In my personal opinion, I would say spend a little bit over more your budget and go after a hotel like Planet Hollywood or go after a hotel like, like maybe Flamingo, where it's going to be slightly above the budget hotel, the quote unquote budget hotels. But you're going to be getting a more classic Vegas experience in the Flamingo. But Planet Hollywood, you cannot beat the Miracle Mile Shop. You cannot beat the budget food that is in there. You cannot beat the center strip feel. I mean, it really is one of the best options for sure. Where should I stay if I want to be on Fremont Street? This is a good question. I think the newest, hottest hotel on Fremont Street, of course, is going to be Circa. With a fair warning, of course, it is 21 and over. So I do like to warn people about that. Don't expect to go to Circa with your family because the whole hotel, including the very front entrance, is 21 and over. So this is going to be a really good option if it's just you and your significant other, you and some friends, a bachelor party, a bachelorette party, and y'all are looking to get away from the family scene, be a little more adult only. It's going to be a really good option at Circa. Not to mention going to their year-round open Stadium Swim. A really good place to watch some games. If you're there for a bachelor party during football season, it's awesome. During a UFC fight night, it's awesome experience. So far, no luck on these slot machines, but let's see where I go with this one. This one was a good one. Some other questions kind of while I'm hitting the play on this game right here is, what's the best buffet in Las Vegas? If you're looking for famous and center strip, the Bacchanal buffet at Caesar's Palace is going to be my top recommendation for sure. The Wynn buffet, if you're looking for something a little more upscale, I made a video on the best buffets in Las Vegas, by the way, so feel free to hit my channel, and please feel free to subscribe and like, because that would help out tremendously, by the way. But the Bacchanal buffet and the Wynn buffet are going to be really nice upscale options. If you're looking for something a little more budget, the Garden buffet over at South Point, that one I think starts off at about $35 or $39 per person, and that one is going to be a wonderful option if you are looking for staying on a budget. So yeah, here we are hitting this one away. At some point. But these were a lot of fun. I mean, these were better than expected. I wasn't expecting to have such a good time playing and these gas station slot machines. And they had a lot. They had about 10 or 15 machines. Kind of was going to the ones that were catching my eyes the most. And to come out a winner, I mean, spoiler alert, but to come out a winner at the end was pretty cool. Like right here, I hit my first mini. Just kind of letting this mini ride out a little bit. But yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time here at these different slot machines. I think it's so interesting to not be in a casino but play a slot machine. It's an interesting feeling. If y'all haven't tried it, you should definitely try it out. But I'm getting a few coins. I'm getting pretty fortunate when it comes to this. I was so upset when I was hearing back and the audio was just so scratchy, which is fine, because playing in a gas station, you get a lot of random noises. You get a lot of people talking. There was a guy who was talking on the phone directly next to me anyway, so it's probably best that the audio was messed up a little bit. It's been super distracting to just hear that guy talking on the phone the entire time. But definitely stick around for that last video, or for the last slot machine, excuse me, because that one will be full sound, and that'll scratch that itch a little bit of wanting to hear those sounds. I'm gonna take the opportunity to do another shameless plug over here, y'all. Please subscribe and like. It helps my channel out tremendously. Here we are, getting the reward from that mini. Again, not a huge win, but I was doing minimum of 50 cents, so I came out a winner on top with this game, with this slot, excuse me. There you go, a nice little mini hit. Now, the only downside with these kinds of slot machines in the gas station, or at Keystone, Money, Duck, Link, the only downside with playing on these is that a lot of these you can't cash out to the cents. And a lot of these, like, for instance, the gas station that I was in, you can only cash out to the 10. So if I had $25, I was going to lose that $5 if I didn't play it. So you'll kind of see me just play them down to the nearest 10, which I think is silly, but it's okay. At one point, I was like to 1980, and I was thinking about quitting it, but that's $9.80 that I'd be losing. So might as well just play it down to the nearest 10th, or try to see if I can get up again, which see. But yeah, this one was a fun one for sure. Next on the Q&A, the next question that I got over on Instagram was, what's free to do in Vegas? This is a super common question that I get a lot on. And there's a lot to do for free in Las Vegas. It really is just kind of a big spot for eye candy. I mean, from the architecture to just kind of walking around inside of the shops. You don't have to buy anything. There's a bunch of, so the number one most famous thing, I believe when it comes to Las Vegas, is going to be the Bellagio fountains. Center Strip. It doesn't matter where you're staying on the Strip, make your way to the center, and the Bellagio fountains is in almost every iconic photo that you see from Las Vegas. It's a really fun time. I believe it's every hour, and they do this whole fountain show, and they complement it with some music. It's a different song every time, so that's a really nice thing to do. The Fremont Experience, which is just downtown, it's a really cool place to just kind of walk up and down from. There's a huge LED screen over your head as you're walking through the experience, and it's really fun. It's a really cool time. And then nightly, on a daily basis, nightly, they have free bands. So there's always a band or a DJ playing, and that is also completely free. So you can go into an ABC store that's there, or you can stop into a shop before and you can get yourself a beer, go out there, enjoy the music, and just keep kind of like feeling as needed. You know, you don't need to break the bank to have a really good time in Las Vegas. So the Welcome to Las Vegas sign is also a free attraction. I do like to warn people that it is a super long line when you go. So I recommend going either early in the morning or in the evening, but during peak time in the middle of the day and in the late afternoon, it's going to be a pretty long line. And it's also a fair warning. We'd like to warn people about the scams that go on there. So there is usually somebody there that offers to take your photo and makes it sound like it's free and complimentary, but it is not. It is not, and they will expect a tip from you. And that was a win, a quick $8 to go up. There was at some point where I realized that I had only put $10, so I put an extra $5 in. Like, there was a gentleman next to me who at one point stopped me as I was recording, and I, just in case with the audio, I didn't want to, you know, capture any personal information or put that guy in a video if he didn't want to be. So that's why there is some cuts on this portion of the slot machine games. But here we are in the last one. I'm just gonna go and let you guys enjoy this last slot machine. Here at the Fire Spark in Reno, Nevada. Hey, thank you so much for tuning in, y'all. I definitely appreciate it. Please help me and help the channel by liking, subscribing, and commenting. It would help out tremendously. If there's any other video or content that y'all want to see in the future, please feel free to leave it down in the comments below. But otherwise, be safe and happy Vegas, y'all.